Okay, so this video is called Out of Practice. For those who don't know, my name is James Williams Jr. I am a martial artist. I would go as far as to say I was an expert. You will be the judge of that. However, I'm severely out of practice. I have not practiced martial arts in roughly 4 years and some change due to my hip replacement. I have been limited on the things I'm allowed to do. The other day, I showed you guys the 3-section staff. This is my homemade version of the speeding version of the 3-section staff. Now, the reason why I have a homemade version of the 3-section staff is really simple. With these, I have more maneuverabilities. With those big heavy ones that I showed the other day, I can't do that anymore. But with these, you know, a true martial artist can modify their weapons to work in their favor. Kick. Yeah. For this thing though, spinning it that way, I don't recommend it. Spinning it up here, I also don't recommend it. Because these things, unlike nunchucks, there's 3 of them. So the trifecta of you getting hurt is not very slim. It is a fact that you can get hurt fucking with these things. So if you're starting here, you have your simple whirl, you know, that's for your distance. Hold on, there's a basketball court in my way. We don't want to damage anybody's property. Swinging here, you know, you have a chance to grab your grip. And then you can go here, here, grab that thing around here, swing it around. Those other ones are kind of heavy, so it'd be a little bit difficult for me to do that and that. But so that you guys don't think I'm just like hustling you, you know, 3-section staff is a very dangerous tool. And just like before, these are ropes instead of chains, but they still can get wrapped around you and they can cause a lot of damage. Something just went wrong on my Facebook Live. Keep going. Facebook Live, hi. So anyway, your 3-section staff. It's a very dangerous weapon. You don't have control of this thing. Anything can happen. So did you know? 3-section staff is basically nunchucks on steroids in a form of 3. It's a trifecta. So you have your protection here, and you have your range all at the same time. But you better have some control over that 3-section staff. It doesn't always work or land the way it's supposed to, because you have to remember that there are 3 of these sticks. Central is the one that's the main controller. Your odd and end are your attacks. Boom, boom, boom. Switch off. Boom. Now, you got to be able to whirl that damn thing at a safe distance from your head. Now, because that can happen. That can happen. So your fight moves. Boom, boom, boom. See how I almost hit myself in the face? Never do that. Knees. Never play with 3-section staff or nunchucks in this area. If you're a man, it can be really, really fatal. Like really fatal. And clearly my Facebook Live is not working, so I'm going to end it. Facebook Live, hi.
Okay, so it recorded anyway, so I'll just push the play button. And we're gonna get off of that and take it to Instagram, which it probably still won't do live, but it can do hands-free. You guys on Comfortable Havoc 2 are getting a bonus. Mostly because I can't figure out how to get to Instagram on the cell phone. Yep, just passed it. There we go. So, yeah. Me and technology, man. We are not friends. When it works, it works. Hello, Instagrammers. I gotta do this way because I tried to Facebook Live and it didn't work. So, as you can see, the 3-section step is very dangerous. Yeah, you gotta have maximum to minimum control. You have no full range. See how that worked? Of how that thing's gonna land. Which is why, don't go Conan Barbarian the damn thing. If you're watching, that's a dangerous move. That's a dangerous move. Going through here is definitely a dangerous move, so you don't want to do this because everything can go wrong. You're working your 3-section staff. This is the speed version. It's also homemade. Timing with the 3-section staff is everything. As you see how quickly I've recovered from that, now you see why I'm out of practice. So, if you're gonna mess with the 3-section staff, first piece of advice, stay away from your crotch. Second piece of advice, get a helmet. For Instagram, we're done. When it works, it works. So for Kung Fu Havoc 2, we're still going. Okay. So, I probably can't play any music without it like being blocked or whatever, because copyright infringement and all that stuff. But if I could play music, it wasn't my music, or if I could sing, that would be awesome. So, if you have attackers, if you have multiple attackers, and you have a 3-section staff, probably not this one, but if you have the heavy one, it's a lot harder to whirl this bitch in a circle and have exact precision. Being aware of your weapon, that is the first and main thing you must understand when you're working a weapon. These are not nunchucks. Principle's the same, to a degree, but these things fly a lot more frequently and they lose control a lot faster. So, you must know how that weapon is going to work. See how that got out of control? See how that got out of control? It's a 3-section. So by stopping, that 3rd section is still swinging. And so I need to gain control of it and close out. I didn't think I could still do that. So, reverse tornado. Used to look a lot better when I actually can use both legs. So, straight tornado, I no longer can do that because it's really, really bad on my hip. So my wushu is like out. So I have to stick with low-level kicks. Front kick, stepping side, those kind of things. Spinning back kick. That was more like a spinning hook kick. This really a difference. When it's a hook, your leg is literally hooked. When it's spinning back, for karate or kung fu, it changes with the dynamics. And you have to know how your body works. So spinning back left, I have to go that way because that's the way my body works now. It no longer does what it used to do. And at 45 and with the hip replacement, I have to be exceptionally careful. Some kicks with my left leg I can still do. Inside, outside crescent, can still do. Inside, outside crescent with this one, return for taekwondo. Now for kung fu or karate, you put your foot down. So it'd be boom, then return for taekwondo. For kung fu, it would be some Cleopatra Jones shit.
boom. Foot doesn't have to touch the ground. Now, everybody teaches their styles differently. People are going to teach you Kung Fu their way, which might not always be proper. But you have to understand, when someone's teaching you something, it will eventually become your way. So your body works differently from the guy teaching you. So you have to understand how your body works so that when you are in battle, things will change. I made a video the other day about adaptation. You need to be able to adapt in a fight. So, for strikes, boom, boom, Kung Fu, karate, boom, boom. Either way, that torque's in there with the twist. I believe in boom, boom, and I still got my guard up, versus boom and strike, which is still Kung Fu, it's boom at the same time. Where with karate, it's boom and then, but they look exactly the same, right? Well, karate, the hand was closed. Kung Fu, hand closes on impact, depending, again, on who teaches you. Because this is wind resistance, and it saves the energy. It's aerially designed to strike and impact the close. It's so hard to practice that way, so don't practice that way unless you're started at 4. It's easy to adapt to it, but when you're in a real fight, you're not going to be thinking about, you're going to be thinking, I can't get my ass kicked by this guy. Boom, boom. With karate, boom, then block, then strike, and Kung Fu, it's break snap. They're throwing the front punch, boom, slide up the arm. Less motion, same movement. Well, karate, boom and boom. Now here's the thing. You're going to meet many people who are going to tell you, I do karate. It's better than Kung Fu. I do Kung Fu. I do Thai fighting. I do capoeira. Here's what I tell you. It's not the style, it's the martial artist that you have to be. But if you've learned all of their hot-ass movements, you can adapt and fight them. So before I go, if you're in combat with someone who has a 3 section, I have 3 to 4 pieces of advice. First, if they're swinging wildly and it's high, you want to go low. But here's the thing, the downside of that is, if you watch how this thing goes, that 3rd stick, folks run out, it seems to seep. They never stay in the same position. Even when they switch, you have to learn how to evade. Same principle I would tell you with the bow staff, the wings, grab, disarm. Sad news is that they still have part of the stick. So you guys are going to be wrong. Now the thing about adaptation is, one, if I'm going against a guy with a 3-section staff, I got to find something to match it. Especially if we're in the battlefield and there's nothing out here for me to pick up because everybody else has their weapon and the guy I'm fighting has a weapon and I don't. T-shirt in a knot is great for adaptability. Alright, so you just whip this bitch off, tie it in a knot, and you're good to go. As for combat with it, the downside is you're good against the stick. If it's coming and you grab it around and you can yoke the weapon from your opponent, excellent. That shit doesn't always work like it do in the movies. So let's get that out of the way first. In the event, if you can get past the stick, and he's like way out here, and you're out there, and you block it with this T-shirt, and you wrap it around there and pull the stick, that's great. Again, that concept may work, it may not work, because in reality, a T-shirt versus wood is kind of not a really good thing in your favor. Doesn't mean you're going to lose, but you will feel the pain. So you want to get in, after you grab it and pull him towards you, you want to get in and finish him as quickly as possible. Now if he's a central fighter, where he does this, see how that happens? That's why these things are dangerous. If he's a double sticker, like me, if he's a double sticker, he always has control of at least 2 sticks. Or if he's a single sticker, single stickers, yes, that hurt. Ooh, knocked a lot of grease out of my head. Single stickers have a little bit more range, and they have a little bit more options. Double sticker has more range, but least control. As you can see, when I hit myself in the head with that thing, I have range. I don't have 1,000% control. Where if I'm a double sticker, have range, not as much as a single stick, but I have control. So I can go backwards, I can go forward, I can come in, I can come back, you know, like nunchucks. With that triple stick though, I can come in, boom, those things are going to come back. They always come back. So that's the same danger with nunchucks you got with these. So, you know, if you're working this bitch and you're single stickers, you know, put that block up so I don't hit myself in the head again. Now, there's a lot of different movements that you can do with this damn thing. But more importantly, control is phenomenal. Now with that double sticker, his short range is dangerous to everyone, especially him, because he can flip it, and that shit can come right back as before, which you've seen. I can't edit this stuff. So, you know, short range attack, I'm good. I got a double stick. Long range attack, I'm better. I've got one, it doesn't have control, but I can whip it out, be in control. See how they hit me in the gut? When you're doing these things, you know your weapon. Hit me in the mouth. And score, hit me in the knee. Know how to stop the weapon from hitting you. Sometimes you have to roll with it to slow down the momentum. This is what you call your shield for like a back attack. It looks like this. See that? The sword's coming down. The shield, boom, 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 boom. From the front, it would be doing this. Looks like a wave, right? But you know, that's your shield. That's the only shield position that you can guarantee will most likely work if you know they're back there. If you don't know they're back there, you're screwed. So shield. There. You can manipulate it. But that's your shield position. For those who don't know how to work a 3-section, yes, there is a shield position for the back. It also works in the front. That's your shield position. Okay, so you're shielding yourself from attacks. But sometimes you might not get a chance. So if they're coming in, boom, boom. Got that? You see how I had to get control of that thing? Because if not, it'll fly back at you. Boom, boom. Now, we don't do this. Let me rephrase that. I don't do this. That's why. There is a position where you can just whirl this bitch all day. Like a bow staff. Now, if your shit comes together and it has snaps and it turns to a bow staff, you're great. This does not do that. So, that front whirl, this thing here, yeah, just hit me in the back of the head. You don't need to do that. Fancy stuff works in movies because they're movies. Alright? Remember that. On the streets, see how that just went out of control? That's exactly what the hell would happen to you. So, and there's that. None of that. I would always tell people that I'm only going to teach you what you need to know. So you're going to need to know the 1, the 2. You have one stick, you have way out here, all that range, but maybe no control. You need to have complete and total control. These are, like I said, nunchucks on steroids. You know, boom, boom, boom. You're out. See that? My hand misplaced could be dangerous for my face. Keep that as a phrase. If your hand is misplaced, it's dangerous for your face. So here, I block, I got my shield, I got my lightning rod. My shield, but you have to be able to control this thing on more than just a swerving level. You have to know the ins and outs of these things. They don't always manifest like you see in the movies. See, I couldn't get a hold of it. See how that almost came and hit me in the mouth? There are certain things with the 3-section staff that you just should not do. I got the speed staff because the other staff is too heavy. to do the stuff that I just showed you. Plus, my body is old and out of shape. As I said, I haven't worked out in over 4 years, especially with the 3-section stab. That's been like maybe 7 years. As you can tell, I suck. But I think you can do better. Knock yourself out. Control. You must have control of your weapon. Anytime that I have dropped this, I have really dropped it on purpose. But it doesn't change the fact that I dropped it. To work nunchucks, you cannot always work a 3-section. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't. A 3-section takes precision. It takes practice. Years of training would be nice. Going to a person who actually knows what they're doing would be better. I'm James from the Talk to everyone in the team. We seeing you. How's it going?
Yeah, that's 21 minutes.